Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of April 29th to May 5th. So let's dive into it. We're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot. First card out for you is the Messenger of Air. Sagittarius. I'm seeing very fast momentum and forward movement this week for you. Communication is coming in very strong. I am seeing communication coming in from people you have not spoken to in a while. It feels like you have a history with these people, a long history. This could be like even family members you haven't spoken to in a long time. Could be friends or siblings. I don't know. It could be anything. Old lovers, relationships. There's communication coming in. Period. Okay. Definitely. Someone may be calling you up. You may be having a phone call, FaceTime with someone you haven't spoken to in a while. And it's just going to be nice to sort of catch up. But there's also a part of you that's like, do I want to like actually meet up? Do I want to actually like create a close kinship with this person again or at all? And then on top of that, I'm seeing some newer contacts enter your life that you're kind of indifferent about. This could be like if you have a partner, you may be meeting some of their friends who you've never met before, or I don't know, just like new peers, new contacts. And you're just like, hi, how are you? And it's like, if there's chemistry, you'll talk, you'll get to know each other, but you're not really pressed about it. And I feel like you're taking on that sort of attitude when it comes to your social life anyways, and it's serving you very well because you're not forcing anything, you're not chasing anything. We have the High Priestess coming out for you. Beautiful, Sagittarius. Really connecting with your inner intuition and just, like I said, allowing things to flow to you as they may. You're also listening to your intuition when it comes to anything that comes up, and there's this huge theme of not overthinking things. Like just taking things day by day and seeing where they go, not labeling anything, not having a plan. Just sort of seeing where the winds may blow you, and that sounded bad. And maybe some of you seeing how things develop. Some of you guys may be connecting with someone. Oh, never mind. Do I want to share that? I was seeing this could be someone you haven't seen sexually in a while, and you may be fanning that flame this week. Or if it's someone like newer to your life, you've never crossed that bridge yet, you may be teasing your way onto that bridge. But that's definitely not going to apply to every single person watching. I just want to clarify that right off the bat. I'm just picking up that sort of energy for someone. Or contemplating it. It's like, we'll see if it feels natural, if it feels right. I don't know. We have the 8 of Water. Moving on to bigger shores, to ever expansion. Yeah, I feel like you've been definitely in this space mentally recently where you're like just wanting to see more of the world and experience more. There's this sort of non-committal energy about you at this time this week that I'm feeling. It's like not wanting to put a label on anything, not wanting to create a new obligation, a new commitment. It's like, you know what, if it feels right, I'll be here, but I don't necessarily want to commit and then have to show up if it doesn't feel right anymore. Some of you are in your non-committal chapter in life, and you know what, I'm fine with it. It doesn't mean you don't have commitments. There may be things that you are committed to, but I think anything new or old that's re-entering your life right now, you're just taking it day by day and not really worrying about tomorrow. It sounds like an old 70s rock song. I don't know. Maybe some of you are going to a concert and you're seeing a more classical group, older people. I don't know. Let's see what else comes out. Seeing planning trips as well. Could be even traveling this week, literally. Yeah. Second row of cards out, Queen of Earth. Interesting. I am seeing fixing things up around the home. And I'm also seeing a lot of networking, putting yourself out there. If any of you are applying to jobs, you could be seeing some forward momentum there with like actually getting applications out or networking, talking to people, calling people up, going on interviews, things like that. There is a friend who's very generous, older feminine energy. Okay, so even if they're the same age as you, they could be like wise beyond their years, and they're really supporting you at this time. Feels like very loving as well, and there's a groundedness to this person. It's like, you're able to experience this lighter hearted, non-committal, like free flowing energy because you have a strong foundation in your personal life, and there are people in your life who you do have a strong foundation with. People get it so backwards sometimes. Like people who have legitimate like commitment issues, they get it so backwards. They have this fear that if they commit, they can't be free and wild and crazy. And in my opinion, it's actually the opposite. Like when there's nothing structured and sound and reliable, predictable in your life, I feel like that actually takes away from your freedom heavily. And versus when there's someone or something that you really trust that you can lean on, and there's just so much trust and good stable energy is built between you, it actually gives you more freedom than anything. I don't know, and I'm seeing you have that in your life, like somewhere to fall back on, people in your life who are stable, who are always here for you. You have stability. You've created a stable, sound foundation for yourself, and it's from that you can be wild and crazy and free and just experience life more fully. Does that make sense? Let's see. Center of your spread. Let's dive into it. 2 cards came out, so this will be the center and 6th card. We have the 4 of water. Yeah, you're being driven by this desire this week to just experience more. Some of y'all, I don't know why I'm getting this message. Some of y'all may be sleeping around. I don't know if you're, ethically able to do that. Or just traveling. I don't know. It's just wild, crazy, free. Those 3 words keep coming up for me. We have the 9 of earth coming out in reverse. Okay. Yeah, despite all this energy, I feel like there could be some personal issues that you're having right now when it comes to stability. Some of you may be having a hard time holding down a stable job, or your health may be all over the place. So that level of stability may need a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of work. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. All right. 3rd row out. 7th card. Okay, we have the 10 of fire, and we just had cards fall on the floor, so I'm going to pick them up. All right, 2 cards fell on the floor, which is perfect because we needed 2 more cards after this, so let's see what they are. Okay, 3 of earth in reverse, and the 6 of air. Wow, perfect order too, because this 6 of air, your final card, it falls in the same row as this 8 of water, with the 9 of pentacles in between. But these cards are extremely similar because they both speak of moving on, okay? Like moving to calmer shores. Some of you may literally be planning a move of some sort. It feels like you are trying to create more abundance and blessings in your life, new experiences, and you're trying to walk away from inconsistency in a toxic way and create stability within yourself, and then from that stability have novelty that stimulates you, but in a healthy way. So how do I put this? Sometimes when we grow up in like a neglectful or abusive environment, we subconsciously seek out that stimulation of never knowing what's going to happen when you come home, and our nervous system gets used to that. And so it's something that we have to unlearn to like not stimulate ourselves with toxic, unstable things and people. Okay, so you're unlearning that, and then you're creating a strong, healthy foundation for yourself in the form of solid money, stable money coming in, stable people in your life who are good for you, healthy for you, good health. Okay, that is your foundation. And once you have that foundation, you're going to seek out that novelty, that stimulation through positive, expansive experiences, things like traveling, things like new hobbies, things like meeting new people and who are good, like in a healthy way. So that is the pattern, that is the journey, that's how it looks like, all right? I feel like you could be anywhere in that journey right now. With the Eight of Water and the Six of Air, I wouldn't be shocked if some of you are at a place of letting people go and letting go of the seeking out negative stimulation. And that negative stimulation could be anything. It could be caffeine, it could be drugs, it could be just toxic relationships, it could be anything unhealthy that stimulates your nervous system. Let's just put it like that. All right. So you could be still walking away from certain individuals or things like that. I feel like you're at the tail end of detoxing yourself from that. And now you're at a place where mentally you're trying to build up that stability, that foundation, but also you're keeping an open mind about any new novelty experiences and stimulating experiences that can be had. I hope that made sense. Okay, that was a complicated message to deliver. But yeah, so there's a lot that you're juggling right now, trying to get money, stay healthy, have healthy connections in your life that you're pouring into, just maintain that foundation, while also it feels like that novelty seeking part of you that needs that stimulation, you're trying to quell that simultaneously with things that are actually positive for you and appreciate you, okay? So, yeah, that was a mouthful to deliver that message. I hope it resonated with you. I feel like, things are getting a lot better for you overall, Sagittarius, as long as you stay on this path. Why did I just say past? And, with everything in life, ask yourself, is this actually good for me, or is this just stimulating me in a toxic way? Okay. And if it is stimulating me in a toxic way, what can I replace it with that'll be stimulating but healthy for me? Okay. Thank you all for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because there's more to your week than just this. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you are not already. Doing all of those things helps this channel grow in more ways than you realize. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.